Hey everybody, this is Steve Coyne from I Grow Vegetables. You may also know me as Vegetable Gardening by Steve Coyne over on Facebook. I do have videos over on YouTube as well, and you can search me out as I Grow Vegetables. Today, as you can see, we have a lot of cut up pieces of potatoes here. These are red Pontiac potatoes, and they grow very well in the north central Texas black clay gumbo-like soil. Of course, my vegetable gardening soil is fairly decent, so I'm really not dealing with the thick, heavy clay soil. But if you're just starting out and your soil is heavy in clay, these should grow fairly well. Now today it's not so much important that we're just showing you what the cuts look like, but we're going to discuss real quick a little bit about the cuts, how to take care of them, how long to let them dry out here, how many eyes to cut, and let's start with that. Typically you want to get at least 1 to 2 eyes, and that's these little suckers here that are popping out on the potato itself. And that's where the new plant is going to come from when you put it into the ground. Now, the end pieces typically have more eyes on them than pieces from the side like this one, and you can see the difference. There are a few eyes there. They are very small, but there are a few there. So make sure you get at least 1 or 2. I prefer 2 or 3 if I can afford to cut the pieces bigger, as you see. Some of these are smaller pieces and they have quite a few eyes. Some of these are bigger pieces and they have just 1 or 2. Now, some people, while they're drying them out, prefer to spray them or dust them with a fungicide of some kind so that the cut ends don't mold or mildew or even get a fungus on them. But I prefer not to. I don't prefer to do anything. I prefer to put a little fan somewhere over here in this area and let it blow this way across the surface of the potato cuttings so that they dry out fairly quickly and evenly. And we keep the house fairly cool during the winter time. It's about the middle of January right now. And so fungus really doesn't have a chance, or molds don't really have a chance to grow. So, excuse me. In addition to that, some people might even consider using fireplace ashes to dip their cuttings in. Now, I've done this before, and it really hasn't made much of a difference, but you certainly can do it as long as you keep this one thing in mind. You should use logs, ashes, cut firewood ashes as opposed to lumber ashes. And that's because you don't know if that lumber has been treated with arsenic or anything else for that matter. So it's best to use wood straight from the tree that you burn up and then use the ashes to dip these cuttings in. Now, you can see there's quite a few. I'll pan out a little bit. There's quite a few cuttings here. I'll probably be able to do at least 2, maybe 3 50-foot rows. And out of each row I'm expecting anywhere from 35 to 45 pounds, maybe more. It depends on if I decide to hill up my plants, which usually give me a higher yield. So feel free to comment or ask questions when you see this video, either on my Vegetable Gardening by Stephen Coyne page over at Facebook, or you've actually seen this video on YouTube. We will also be preparing a video at planting time, which will be a pretty simple video, but we'll also be doing a video this season of one that shows the growth stages of the potato plants, all the way up to flowering and dying and harvesting. the plants dying, that is, and then harvesting the potatoes. So thanks again for watching. Please share this link if you will, and happy gardening.